Bella and Gigi Hadid get in trouble after this photo.
Kim Kardashian causes controversy over a new hairstyle.
And is Lauren Jauregui going solo, you guys?
All that and more on today's Rundown.
This episode is brought to you by TurboTax. Relax, there's TurboTax.
What's up, guys? It's Tuesday. Welcome to DHR.
Yeah.
Allie and Dinah from Fifth Harmony went on lip sync battle, and Aaron, they literally slayed it.
So funny. But first, let's talk about this Gigi Hadid and Bella Hadid news. So it's not surprising that two of the hottest model sisters right now just landed the cover of March UK Vogue. But what is surprising to a lot of people is how they're modeling. This photo is causing Twitter to feel some kind of way, with a lot of people speculating that the photo is photoshopped, and some people are also saying that it feels a little weird for two sisters to be clothless posing together. Vogue released the image on Tuesday morning with the quote from one of the sisters, even though we don't know who, saying, "I would do anything for her." So it's so interesting that everyone is so sensitive these days about photoshopping, models being photoshopped by magazines, whether or not the models sign off on being photoshopped. I've used Photoshop on my photos, so I'm not gonna be the one that's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're photoshopped. But I do love this whole new movement of models trying to not Photoshop as much, because I feel like it gives girls a realistic expectation of what their body is going to look like or could look like. So I would prefer no Photoshopped, unless it's my photos.
Well, I think some people also find this photo weird because they're both sisters, right?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are also saying that it's like incestual in a way. And to me, I just think they're both models. You know, photo shoots are very avant-garde. When you're a model, you're asked to do very weird things. And to them, it might not be weird because they might be this close. But I know that that was also something that people thought was weird, is that they thought it was incestual.
I feel like the sisters posing together without clothes on aspect of this photo doesn't really bother me, because I feel like if you're gonna pose, you know, naked with someone for a modeling job,
might as well
do your sister. You know what I mean? I feel like it's even probably less weird.
Right.
And I don't feel like there were any like overtly like sexual vibes about this. I thought the photo was beautiful. They're professional models. This is what they do. But you know what's so funny? I feel like the internet has something to say about everything these days.
Well, that's so true, Erin, because Kim recently uploaded a video to her Snapchat on Sunday of a new hairstyle, and it's causing a lot of controversy.
So guys, I did Derek braids, and I'm really into it.
So as you heard, Kim refers to her cornrows as Derek braids. And if you don't know who Derek is an American actress and model who wore cornrows in the 1979 film 10. Now, many people were offended after Kim posted this video and were quick to point out that she shouldn't attribute that hairstyle to a white woman, like this Twitter user who said they are called Fulani braids, or some may even say cornrows. You could have called them either one, but you called them Derek, giving credit to a white woman for a black style, knowing you already catch heat for culture vulturing. And another Twitter user wrote, at this point, they know what they're doing, they know it's wrong, they don't live under a rock, and by the way, Kim Kardashian, they're called Fulani braids. In the past 16 hours, Kim posted this photo to her Instagram with the caption, "Hi, can I get zero please, thanks." We're not sure if this was in response to the backlash or if it was just a caption, but Kim has spoken out since the backlash in a comment to Lindsay Lohan, because blogger Perez Hilton posted one of Kim's photos, and Lindsay Lohan responded in the comments saying, "I'm confused," to which Kim clapped back saying, "You know what's confusing? Your sudden foreign accent." You guys know I love Kim, but this is something that's hard for me to understand, because you're obviously offending a lot of people, and you have been, you know, under heat for cultural appropriation before, so why speak out at all? Or, you know, when you choose to, I don't know, clap back to Lindsay Lohan? It's a little weird to me.
I mean, I feel like the Kardashian sisters and the Jenner sisters, they feel like any press for them is good press, which may be the case. I mean, anytime Kim Kardashian posts something like this, her revenue maybe goes up through the roof. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I find it interesting. I feel like the best approach for haters is to ignore the haters. and literally don't give them any attention. And I feel like Lindsay Lohan's kind of like low-hanging fruit in this situation.
Right.
Like, who cares? You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like Kim was probably having a bad day. She didn't expect the backlash, and she was just caught in a moment of feeling like upset and vulnerable, and that's probably why it happened.
Right. It's just so weird to me that she wouldn't expect backlash, you know, like after her Halloween costume, and like, I don't know, I just feel like in this case, it definitely is cultural appropriation.
You know what? Maybe she thinks she's damned if she does or damned if she doesn't at this point. I feel like she maybe doesn't think everything through, because she's like, no matter what I do, I'm gonna get hate, so I might as well just do what I feel, which may not be the best route to go.
Right.
So we have a little bit of Lauren Jauregui news today. It seems like the rumor mills are spitting out that she might be signing a record deal, you guys, and possibly going solo very soon. According to Billboard, Lauren is on the cusp of signing a solo record deal with Columbia Records, allowing her to release her own music with no strings attached. The site reported the news last night as one of its employees overheard a conversation about the deal while at a Grammys after party. The source said, quote, 12:30 a.m. overheard at Sony's party at the Whitney, Lauren Jauregui of 5H, moving to Columbia from Epic to release solo album. Now, Lauren has dabbled in her own music ventures over the past several months. She worked with Halsey on the iconic Stranger song, and most recently teamed up with DJ Steve Aoki to create All Night. Every time one of the 5H girls does something without her bandmates by her side, however, breakup rumors start running rampant. Lauren shot down this speculation just last month by telling ET Online, quote, "We're at such an amazing place harmoniously with each other, with communication and support for one another. We've grown so much over the past year even, and I love genuinely being able to explore myself and know that my girls are there for me." So is it possible for Lauren to have a solo career and also still be in 5H? I think it's totally possible. I think it's hard because, you know, you do have a lot of responsibilities being with the group, rehearsals, writing new music, touring, blah, 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 all those things. So it's hard work, but if she starts now working on solo music in a couple of years, maybe when the group decides that it's time to move on, she'll have a nice library of music for us.
Right. Lauren, this news got me really excited because Lauren is the other member in Fifth Harmony who I would like to see go solo, because I think just seeing what Camila Cabello was able to accomplish within a year's time, I'm like, what is all this amazing solo music Lauren's probably holding on to that we could be like jamming out to right now? You know what I mean?
Her voice. I want a whole album of Lauren's voice. All the girls, honestly, they all are just so cute and good.
And it's so bittersweet too, because it's like you want the group to stay together, but you also want to see them flourish on their own and just like show us all they got.
Because where there's 5 girls, well now 4, that means we could get 4 or 5 solo albums, which is 5 times the amount of music that they would do as a group, you know?
Well, speaking of Fifth Harmony, Erin, Allie and Dinah went on lip sync battle and they just slayed, you guys. Let me tell you about it. So the Fifth Harmony girls battled it out, and although their performance doesn't air until February 1st, we have a little snippet of Dinah Jane and Allie Brooks' time on stage, because Dinah put her own spin on Maui's hit You're Welcome from Moana and went all out.
I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What does it take away? Don't mess with Maui when he's on a breakaway.
And Allie did double duty and sang a few lyrics from Selena Quintanilla's Como la Flor, and then transitioned into J-Lo's On the Floor. We haven't even seen their complete performances, and we know that Lauren Jauregui and Normani are gonna have to turn up the heat to be in competition with these two, because in the video we can see the other girls reacting to what's happening on stage. And what's even more exciting is that Lauren looks like she's gonna portray Amy Winehouse, and Normani is gonna become a Barbie doll. So I cannot wait for this episode to air. I just love them.
And I love Lip Sync Battle. I think it's such a fun show that has low stakes. You can really, like, you really see these girls' personality shine, because we always see them as themselves in the group performing together. I love seeing them separately portraying someone else. It's just so fun. And
fun.
I actually was talking about the show the other day. I hadn't seen any promos for it. And I was like, is that show still on the air? What's the deal with Lip Sync Battle? But I'm so
I
glad.
thought the same, and then Haley Steinfeld uploaded something that she was doing like a Michael Jackson tribute. And I was
Yeah.
like, this show is back on. But Lauren Jauregui as Amy Winehouse is gonna be amazing.
Too real.
They even look alike, you know.
I know. What did you guys think of the girls' lip sync battles? Let us know in the comment section below.
We also want to know what you think of Lauren Jauregui potentially going solo. Are you here for it? Do you want her to stay in Fifth Harmony forever? Let us know in the comment section below. And as always, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in.
Yeah, we love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Bye.
Click left to see highlights from the 2018 Grammys.
Or click to the right to see Kylie Jenner prepare for labor.
This episode is brought to you by TurboTax. Relax, there's TurboTax.